Good.
So I call this meeting to order. I guess that's how I do it.
There you go.
We're now officially in order. There's 4 of us here on the committee, and we have the agenda. Thanks, Tom, for doing that. One thing before we go to the review of chairman's update, I think you guys saw David Hill's email. He's not going to be here again today. Did you guys all see that? Yeah. I've been calling him for the past 3 weeks. Haven't gotten return. I got no return calls, got no return emails. And last week I caught him once, and I offered to meet with him on Saturday to bring him up to speed. He said, okay, that sounds great. I have to do something in the morning. I'm coming back. So I'll call you and we can meet on Saturday afternoon. I waited and waited and waited. He never called. And now I see this email, which is, hey, can somebody bring me up to speed? I mean, what does he think? I mean, I'm a little upset about that.
Yeah.
So I would like to put out a motion. I don't know if you guys are going to agree or not, but I'd like to put a motion to remove, to recommend to the selectmen that they remove David Hill from this committee, and that we take appropriate steps to get another person who can actually participate.
Okay.
Do you want to have a discussion?
Well, before we get that far, is that, what's the, I mean, is that permitted, or what's the procedure?
We can make any recommendation we want to, just like we made the recommendation to stop the
I don't know how.
peer review. We can make a recommendation, and that's all this is.
I guess from a process standpoint, I don't know what process the selectmen would take to put someone else on. Maybe they just take from the pool they already had and see if they want to do that.
Sure.
How
That's up to
deep was the pool?
3 more guys wanted to be in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were pretty upset that they didn't get on.
Oh, okay. Well, if there's alternatives, yeah, I can see that. I mean, you know, David's kind of lost a lot of what's been going on in the mix here, and you know, I can agree with that. I mean,
Okay. Is there? Do you guys have any other information? Does anybody know David Hill?
No.
I wouldn't know from.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if...
You know him?
Yeah, he's my neighbor. But I don't know him well.
Oh, okay. There you
I know
go.
He's a busy guy.
I'm sure he's very
Sounds like
busy.
He's too busy for us.
Yeah, and that we can't have someone who's. At least my feeling is I'm not going to be really too excited, and I'll probably be extremely cranky if somebody walks in here and starts. You know, he seems to be a pretty opinionated person when he's present about stuff, and he said some things to one person who wanted to be on the committee that he wasn't qualified. He told him he wasn't qualified. So I just want to have somebody here who's going to do the work, and I don't want to give a second chance. I've already put up my efforts. I put a lot of time into trying to contact him.
I mean, we've covered a lot of ground here, and yeah.
I'm wondering if it wouldn't be appropriate to send him a note suggesting that, since it appears that he is too busy, that the committee would like to suggest
Did he resign?
that...
Give them a heads up.
I would give him one more shot, but I don't think it... Yeah, I think we should at least tell him it's coming
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
let him
I
respond
think,
accordingly.
Yeah, I think I would agree with that. I'd be more comfortable if John Fuller was here on that score, but
Okay. So do you guys want me to send? I'll send him an email.
Yeah, just send him an email saying that, we're sorry that he's been too busy to
To answer his phone, to answer an email.
to make a contribution.
Yeah.
And we can empathize with his problem, and that perhaps we should recommend to the selectmen that a replacement be found for his chair.
For the motion?
So I'm not. For me personally, if he comes in here, I've heard that he's very, very opinionated, extremely opinionated.
Right, but I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing, but lack of attendance is a problem.
Okay.
well, I'm kind of between there. I don't mind somebody being opinionated, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you've missed half the information, then your opinion really isn't shared,
Right.
with everybody else. So I mean, there's.
But we don't know whether, what his demeanor is going to be. I don't
Okay,
think.
that's fair enough. Yeah,
I
that's
think
fair, Mike.
the email would probably be fair, because we were appointed by the selectmen, so
Yeah.
they certainly have.
Well, that's why I say
kind of input.
I'd be more comfortable having
If John was
selectmen,
here, yeah.
somebody from the board you know,
Yes.
having some input there. I mean, both for procedural issues as well as just, you know, courtesy. I mean, we didn't appoint him, it was the selectmen.
Correct,
And I
yeah,
think,
right.
I think that courtesy
But I-
really needs
Right.
to be first exercised there, then,
So why don't we do the email?
Okay, when do you guys want to do it?
Is that a motion?
I got
You
the-
guys can, I put enough
I
effort
got the
into that
minutes
guy.
to do. I'm not-
You got what?
As I have the minutes to do, I'm not,
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, I'll send him an email.
yeah, yeah, if you want
That's
to
fine.
chase him, that'd be
Yeah.
great. Yeah, I'm just not, you know, when somebody stands me up like that, I'm just not
Yeah,
really,
that's fine.
I'm not
Boy,
a nice person.
You're opinionated.
I'm just not a nice person like that, you know, I'm very respectful, but if you don't, if you're not fair,
yeah.
You got an extra pen or something?
no.
I can't believe I'm crippled.
Actually, I
with
might have one. Okay, great.
So should we do this as a motion? If we all agree?
No, I think we just send him,
Just, okay, just, we're gonna send an
Well-
email, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just need his contact information.
well, you got his email, it's on all of our emails.
Oh, okay.
All the emails.
Send
It's
the
on the front of
cover,
that stuff.
Yep.
You want to- you want to-
Study committee.
What's that?
we just have to check something.
Sure.
All right.
Excellent, good. So the update to selectmen, that went, I think, as well as could be expected. The things I talked about with them were that the location seems to be not an issue, and that there's no real debate in here about the, on that. We're taking a look at reducing the size of the building to meet the DPW's needs and also save taxpayers' dollars, and they were happy with that. I told them that Mike is going to be working on a new design based on our input and our conversations with Tom, and so we should have that. I let them know that we're not going to make the March 1st deadline for a report to them, and they were totally in agreement with that. We talked about the fuel depot, and we said that we would actually start taking a look at that, of how that can be incorporated into our plans. There's a lot of moving parts on that fuel depot. Are you guys up to speed on that fuel depot? Want to go over anything on that?
I saw the presentation, so. yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mike, you okay?
Yep.
So basically, it seems that we can start looking at